This edition of Bystanders at the Newsstand, weekend edition that comes on your screen from the hours of 8 o'clock. Like I said, I've always said it, hours of 8 up until 10 past 10. It's a weekend edition. It's a bit more relaxed edition of Bystanders this lovely morning. We are glad to have you watching us. Like I always tell my viewers, you are the reason why we are here, the MVPs of this particular platform. Good morning. Good day. I say hello, all of my esteemed viewers from across the nations of the world. Because if I say good morning, there are different time zones. So hello, all of our viewers across the nations of the world. Your number one political, sports, lifestyle, health, talk show that comes up every morning on the streets of Ikeja, Lagos. We are back. We are live once again to serve the latest news that has happened yesterday across the southeastern part of Nigeria. We're talking about the Biafra Heroes Day. And you see now IPOB has declared, they said they want an holiday for that Biafra Heroes Day. And we saw total compliance from the most part of southeastern part of Nigeria, only in Ebonyi, where I was able to go to the market. Yes, there's a video to that. People will go to the market and doing all what they are supposed to do. So we are glad to have you this morning. It's a lovely morning. There's no hard copies today. There are soft copies of the papers. The paper did not arrive very early, so there are only soft copy, no hard copy. So I'll be reading from the hard copy that I have here with me from the Vanguard newspaper this lovely morning. Like I said, no hard copy. So the paper did not arrive this morning. The newspaper vendor has gone to visit his family in Ibadan. That's where his family is. So he's not around. Niger flood or Niger flood. I lost 17 members of my household. Victim laments as death toll rise to 115. 2 years of the Tinubu administration, we are hungry, impoverished Nigerians. Reforms already yielding positive result presidency. Killer voodoo. Men on the prowl. Tension spread. Health. Vanguard talking about health this morning. 3 nights of poor sleep harmful to heart health study. 2027, the question of Governor Eno's sincerity address. I think if I look at the fact that Governor Eno may decamp to the APC anytime soon. NRS hands over fleeing illegal to Lagos police. In Nigeria, we must acknowledge that man, that NRS officer. The man stood his ground and made sure that he handed over the this so-called ritualist to police. He was given a bribe over 10 million with phones. I have that fact here. But that man said, no, I will not accept this bribe. I must hand over to the police. Such a man should be given a national award or a merit award. But here in Nigeria, we know those that always receive those kind of awards in Nigeria. Here, let me go to the Punch this morning, the soft copy. Like I said, the newspaper vendor has traveled to meet his family in Oyo State, so he's not here. Niger flood of fury, over 100 dead, 70 buried, 100 missing. How I lost 17 family members, survivor. Tinubu orders rescue relief effort. Terrorism. Prosecutor 6 year sentence for Simon Ekpa. My son who died in Lagos building collapse scored 320 in UTME driver. My wife died due to absence. I'm avenging her. Pastor Kumuyi saying that SAIG backs Egbetekun after reform backlash. And you are looking at the Gateway Games in my hometown, Ogun State, has come to an end. Gateway Games in Ogun State has come to an end. It was also in Abeokuta majorly. That's in my hometown. Let me go to the Daily Trust soft copy this lovely morning. INEC 2027. INEC will told decision of results of new political parties. And there's nothing on the Daily Trust. It just struck. Let me go to the Nation soft copy. The Nation says this lovely morning, again, how deadly flood killed 111. That's 111 human beings at Niger. Simon Ekpa, people that got 6 years jail for agitator. And there's nothing here. Look at just advert too this lovely morning. Let me check my viewers who are online before I bring in my first viewer. Then we start the program properly. This lovely morning from the city of Ogba Ikeja, Lagos. To the citizens who are watching this lovely morning, if you're online, click your like button and also share with others. We are just starting now. You are welcome, Mr. Ike Samuel. Adije Loge, good morning, everyone. Happy weekend, my people. Shalom. Shalom to you. If you are watching, drop your comment. Let us have conversation this lovely morning. Let me start from you this lovely morning.
I was here.
I don't know if you're here. Say you're here. Mr. Raf came first.
I was
okay. See now. Good morning, Mr. Felix.
Yes, sir.
You are welcome to bystanders at the newsstand. You see, it is turn by turn. There is no Joe here. Mr. Let's go to the point this lovely morning. 111 people have been killed in flood. It happened in Niger State. Our president has swung into action, declared, yes, rescue effort, relief to people. This is a bad news. Let's start from there. What do you have to say?
Well, first and foremost, despite that I don't support Mr. President, it is a natural disaster which can happen in any part of the world. In any part of the world. I actually sympathize with the people of Niger State. From the total number of people that lost their life was 117 that lost their life. A lot of people lost their property. Actually, I sympathize with them that the Lord will comfort them. The government has actually swung into action to ensure that they are able to rescue and create an enabling environment for them. I saw it on the social media. It was a disheartening issue. It can happen to any state. This is not a matter of tribal or this. I saw it. People were clamping on the roof. People were, in fact, if you see it, you saw that, wow, it's really a strong erosion, like if they open a dam. And I want to say that, well, I sympathize with them. I really sympathize with those that lost their life. May their gentle soul rest in perfect peace. At times, the government should make adequate emergencies, what we call contingency. Contingency, so that if such a thing happens, the federal government can switch or the state government can switch into action. That's my own humble take about that, sir.
What should we do? We are looking at the fact that we know we are in a rainy season, and it happened. The problem is that we have refused to learn from history. These things happens every time. What should Nigeria do? I mean, at the local level, at the state level, at the national level, what should we do to avoid this same cause of rain and flood that happens every year?
Well, first and foremost, I'm going to take Lagos and other states as a case study. Number one, as Lagos is, the drainage, a lot of people, instead of them to clear their drainage, they even go to the drainage and pour waste bin in the drainage. And that alone has actually caused a lot of flood in some area. For example, in Lekki, they don't have drainage. Look at the rain that fell. A lot of them couldn't go out for their daily business and their daily this thing. I will take a case study again in Edo State. There are places that there are drainages, there are places there are not drainages. The government should swing into action. If the government cannot swing into action, there are people we call CDA, that's a Community Development Association, should do a little drainage. When there are drainage, and they can channel it to the where the water is going, we will discover that we are going to minimize a lot of issues. Not going to happen. And I want to say this with wholeheartedly, that this flood, it can happen. But the NEMET that normally predict rainfall in some states, they actually predicted that there are some states that there's going to be heavy rainfall, that they should get ready, they should get themselves prepared. I don't know how prepared those people did. Are you getting what I'm saying? But I want to say this, that we the woman factor needs to put our house in order, put the drainage, every other thing, put everything in place so that we will not experience such thing. That's my own humble take, sir.
Now let's go to another issue yesterday. We saw total compliance of the Biafran embassy. I'm talking about them, no, Biafran Heroes. They're talking about them, Igbo Hero Day. Total compliance in most parts of Igbo land. But then IPOB said something that's very important. They have told the government to declare May 30 as a national holiday. But people are saying that Biafra civil war between the Igbos and Nigeria, declaring that as a holiday may give more legitimacy to the Biafran agitation. What do you have to say about that?
Well, first and foremost, why I say they are not ready for, the Igbos are not ready for the actualization.
They are not ready?
They are not ready for the actualization. A lot of the Igbos in the southwest, south, never solicited with their brothers in the southeast. I was discussing with someone today before I came on the platform. He opened his shop yesterday, said, what thing concern me with them? He said, I am with them in the spirits. Why is making his money? There is nothing bad declaring a public holiday. I get what I'm saying? There is nothing bad. You understand? But when there are unity, purposeful unity, those in Lagos, those in Ibadan, those in Edo, those in Calabar, every one of them cries out and say, we have about 6 million Igbos that was slaughtered. They killed our brothers. As a result of that, we want to sit at home, to commiserate with them, to I don't know the English I'm going to use, to the fallen heroes. But it's they only segment it to the southeast, which is not supposed to be so.
Let me inform my viewers that, do you agree with Mr. Felix, who said that Igbos in other parts of Nigeria are not in solidarity with their brothers in the southeastern part of Nigeria? If you are online, you are watching, drop your comment. Let us know what you think about what he said. Like I said, it's an interactive session. We allow you have your say, then we read what you said and we ask our reviewers whatever they think about your opinion. And if you are watching, like I said, click the like button and also share this video to others. Again, if you are watching after the program today, also click your like button and then share. And also drop your comments. This convo does not end here. It continues after the program. So click your like button, drop your comments. We are having this conversation. Biafra Heroes Day compliance is the most part of the East. Ebony refused to comply. I saw the videos. We were going to the market. And Mr. Felix said the Igbo seems not to be united on this particular issue. You said somebody said nothing concern me. But maybe it's a minority. How about the other people?
It's not a minority. This guy is from Anambra. I tried to persuade him. He never listened to me. What he was saying, I say, he said, I'm with them with body, soul, and spirit. You understand? And you know, one of the things is this is that when you have a passion, your people, you have passion to move the people forward. You understand? Everybody must move in agenda. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is this. In most cases, when they sensitize the people, for example, during sit at home, WAEC, they did not allow people to do WAEC during sit at home. Why those people here was allowed to do exam? Let's look at things that we work. Have this thing been passed to law? If it has been passed to law, they will pass it. You understand? But the so-called people in the Senate are not even bringing up this issue. I get what I'm saying. In the South, just as what you said in Ebonyi State, most of them in Ebonyi State, they all went to the market. They never obeyed the sit at home. You can see what I'm saying. They never obeyed it. What I am saying is that they should come together as one force and speak one voice. When you speak one voice, you get one result. That's my own humble take, sir.
We've seen, for example, former President Gowon said that he was criticized for crushing Biafra. That's what he said. But it does not have a great crushing Biafra. But we have seen what's happening in the southern part of Nigeria, the Middle Belt. Do you think that maybe it's a karma or it's a revenge or it is God at his work? Because we've seen how the Fulani seems to have taken over that particular part of town. And even he himself, Gowon, is no longer in Middle Belt. What can you say about such situation?
Well, first and foremost, Yakubu Gowon, you know, when you get to a certain age in life, the way you reason, the way you talk, we actually change. When he was the president then, when he said there is no victor, there is no vanquish, you understand? He was talking as a military general. When you talk as a military general, obey is what is the last command. Now, taking over his state, Jos and some other thing, is that they played into the hands of the Fulanis. How do they play into the hands of the Fulanis? The so-called their Obas, their traditional rulers, are the ones that should be blamed. They sold their land to Fulanis, and Fulanis took over their territory. Fulani took over their everything they have, and they are trying to dominate them. So they have sold their birthright to Fulani.
What is the way forward for them?
The way forward is for them to come together, collect what they have sold, and pay the Fulanis. But I doubt it whether the Fulani will have to leave Jos. That's my own humble take, sir.
Okay, I must allow you go now. Let me have Mr. Olajide this morning. Mr. Olajide, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Riwan. You're most welcome, our viewers all over the world on Flip TV. This is Mr. Olajide, and I'm saying good morning to all our viewers who have been appreciating us. Dr. Kuoji, may God bless you. Dr. Kuoji, may God bless you. King Joogba, and the rest of the people who have been blessing us, particularly those people who blessed us yesterday.
She's a lady, Precious Ikedi.
Okay, Precious Ikedi, who blessed us yesterday. May God bless you. And very other people who have been blessed on this platform, you are blessed, and may God bless you, replenish you with every good thing you desire in life. You are most welcome. Remain tuned to this Flip TV. I still remain Mr. OJ Olajide. You are most welcome.
Let us start. 170 people, now they are dead. In Niger State, flooding. Where do we go from here? How do we resolve this thing? Why does it keep happening every time?
It's because the government we have is not proactive in solving the problems that comes up to them. If you have had government that are proactive, when you already have a recurring problems that occur every time. This is not the first time it's occurring. It occurs every time. You should have taken its time to have solved that problem and make sure that problem is solved. But because the government was not proactive, the problem keep coming, and they won't do anything about it. Otherwise, if you are a reasonable and sensible person, a problem has occurred once, and there's likelihood of repetition of that problem. What will you do? You'll be proactive in stopping it from reoccurring. But when you have only reactionary leaders who only react to things after must have happened, I mean, that's it. A proactive will take a step preventing it from happening. If it has happened before, it won't happen again. So because our leaders, they are not proactive in their nature, in their activities, that's why they make sure that happens again. And that's why I don't blame the occurrence. It is the leadership that I blame, who did not know and do the right thing that's supposed to be done, and rather than to make sure that flooding does not occur again. Otherwise, how would you expect, a reoccurring every time? The Niger State government, they were aware of the forecast, of the warning signals, read out to all states by Nigerian Meteorological Services. There are so time. There's going to be flooding at so areas. So time. The statistics is already there with every state government. And what did government of Niger State do? They didn't do anything. If you had done something proactively, that matter wouldn't have occurred second time. So you blame the government for it. So it's the government that should be blamed.
Good morning, Mr. Augustine, good morning. Godwin, good morning from Italy. Adija Longe, good morning. Nello Onoha, good morning. God bless you. Boema Kobi, good morning. Ijele Kennedy, good morning. Yes, we are having conversation today. Many conversation here this lovely morning. If you are online now, you are watching, drop more comments. I'll be reading your comments out, and then also click your like button, like this video, and also share with others. God bless you. Okay, God bless you. But then somebody said about the sit at home. We hear what Mr. Willis said. But we're critiquing many parts of Igbo land where sit at home. Even IPOB have said declare national holiday for the sit at home. But then we have seen Ebonyi came out. But this man is said that the problem is that the Igbos like money. That's why they came out. But that part of Igbo land that did not come out. Does that mean that those ones they don't like money?
Is it a human being? Human beings are created by God with free will, the power to choose, to decide, to make a decision. That's what human being is all about. Except you use the force to compel a human being, that's why he will act in your own interest. But if you give a human being, if you allow him to operate the way it was created, with the power to make choice, to decide, to take decision, and the power of free will, he will choose this or that. That's it. So everyone will choose this or that. You make a free choice of if you give him options of things. That's what he's going to do. So it's not a new thing that you find some people not complying with it. They don't. That's not their choice. They don't have. I mean, sitting at home is not their choice. They have chosen that they are not sitting at home. They have decided that no, they will sit at home, and they have decided that free will of doing what they think is best for them. That's it. And that's number one. Number two, in any situation you have, you don't have 100% compliance. You have those who does not comply with it. You have those who won't comply. Those who don't comply with it, they may be the minority, and the majority will not comply with it. So that's how human nature is. A situation whereby you find some complying, some not complying. That's opposition and majority, and so you don't bother yourself except you want to use maximum force. That's why you have 100% women doing one thing in a particular way. Otherwise, if you allow free will of women to be exercised, you see them doing things in a different way. So those who have chosen not to comply, they have exercised their free will, and those who have complied, is their free will too. So it's normal. And you got those who comply with this. If they are in majority, good luck. And those who comply, if they are minority, that's it. But that's within the nature of man.
But there's a sad news here. It's supposed to be a sad news because it says military officers pay visit to thank you. Let me read it again. Military officers pay visit to thank Amanyabo of LM Calabar in River State, Asari Dokubo, after the release of their colleague who were kidnapped. Military people were kidnapped. Asari Dokubo, people help them. Now military is going there to thank them.
Of course now.
What kind of a system is this?
Mr. Anyone, security is not one man effort. Security is all effort. Security is all stakeholders effort. America, as big as America is, as military superpower it is, it requires human assistance, civilian assistance to require success in military effort, in military exercise. No military has all it takes to require 100% success. Otherwise, what do you call reconnaissance? Intelligence. People who feed military with intelligence report. Who provide intelligence report to military. I know civilians who go to military and feed them. So it's all stakeholders affair. If there are civilians, there are stakeholders that comply with that work with military for military to achieve the success. So be it. So if you have military people and quasi or non-state actors help them in getting them released, yes, that's it now. It's welcome. Military is not all woman, it's not all military affairs. Security is not all man affairs. Military need assistance and support of civilians, and so whichever way they have done this, If civilians come and nonsense security agency assist military in their operation, it's welcome. So it's not out of place. It's not out of place. So military to go and be attacking outside the government is welcome. I mean, it's an intervention. Many men were rescued. Their life was saved. It's welcome. I agree with I support this. Civilians do assist military. Woman population do assist military, achieving their aim. Yes, it is.
Now, 2 years of is on the vanguard. 2 years of Tinubu's administration, we are hungrier and impoverished. Nigerians are saying that on page 10. But Tinubu is telling Nigeria that his reform is already yielding positive results.
I don't agree with Tinubu. Tinubu is just, of course, Tinubu is a man who sat for examination, and he was given his script to mark by himself. How will he score himself? Will he score himself poor? Will he score himself low? So that let's his script be given to somebody else to mark. I will see his score. That's the truth. Whatever Tinubu is saying is out of point. His policies has impoverished Nigerians more than when he took over Nigeria. Yes, the so-called fuel subsidy removal has so far raised the price of every other product. This is a product that has multiplier effect on every other product, the price of it. And when you remove the price, when you remove the excess money he saved, instead of to spend the money on Nigerians, to empower Nigerians, to provide those amenities that will touch the life of Nigeria, like that will make their cost of living to be, to drop. Instead of raising it, he didn't do that. I was deploying the money to state governments, governments. Of course, those ones begin to have more income, more revenue coming to their states. Whereas should have deployed that money into those items, those things that touches life directly. If it brings more public buses into the city for people to go into for transportation, public travel fare will drop. If you make that money available to provide food subsidy, get my point? Bring more food into the populace for the people to buy food at a lower price. That will touch the life of people. Electricity, power and coal. If you have deployed that money into those areas where those things touch the life of people, people have seen the effects of it in life of people. Rather, when you remove that subsidy, prices of everything went up. I never spend that excess money on people on the masses directly. So Nigeria are more, they're facing more hardship than what it was. So if somebody is saying that his policy is yielding results, I don't know which result is yielding. Your policy is not translating into reality in the life of people. Rather, it's translating to more hardship in the life of living, cost of living of the people. So which result is he yielding? Yielding result to himself.
Governor Eno hints at possible defections from PDP. The Eagle Online carried the news. Said Governor Umar Eno of Akwa Ibom State has signaled a possible defection to the ruling All Progressive Congress after openly sharing his fondness for the PDP. Though the governor did not explicitly name his new political destination, but he strongly forget that it is time to progressively move on from the PDP. Eno said this during a state banquet in Rio on Thursday night. And to mark his second year, he said, I know that I'm part of the PDP, but I love the people. I want to know the way things are. So whatever happens, every journey of life, I always love you. We have built a relationship, I will always keep them. Since the start of the campaign to rally support for political decision, the governor has carefully avoided explicitly confirming the APC as next political room, despite openly aligning with the president. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not gone through Akpabio. Now, if you have to do invite me, I will come. I will always be there. But it's time to progressively move. Governor Eno is set to move to the APC. What do you have to say, Governor of Akwa Ibom State?
Mr. Ariwa, if this movement is in line of building Southern solidarity funds against normal denomination, I agree with this. Even though people will say we are going towards one party system, which I don't believe. If this government is such that they want to be a united front in the south against the onslaught, against the bragging of the north, I agree with this. let the whole South come together as a unit. I mean, it doesn't mean that they have to leave their party. Only at the national election, they should vote for certain candidates. But if that's not enough, if they have to leave their party to join the APC, in order to build a united Southern front against the North, I agree with it. Because it is becoming embarrassing, it's becoming dangerous, becoming threatening for a section of the country to say they want to override the whole country. They want to dominate and conquer the rest of the country. They will have to rise up and challenge them and conquer them and detest them and rise up against them. Otherwise, why should people be thinking that they have to dominate the whole country? Fulani threat is a real. So whatever we can do to bring the whole South together and confront them is welcome development. So if the southern governors, southern parties are going towards one direction, type of party, well, it's okay by me, at least to confront the northern who are bragging, who are hell-bent on taking over every portion of the country. They are in every part of the country, killing and displacing indigenous people from their land, occupying their land. Foreigners coming to Nigeria, killing Nigerians in their land, indigenous people in their land, displacing them, occupying their land. So if they are doing that, that means they are everywhere. They are Yoruba land, they are Igbo land, they are everywhere. So any movement that will bring about stopping them, any movement in the South that bring all the South together as a way of checkmating them, stopping them, I'm in line with this. So that's why we don't see going towards APC as something bad, because if it's a realignment of the South, alignment of the South towards checkmating the Fulani ideology of conquest of the whole land of Nigeria, I will agree with it. All in the name of Tinubu, to make sure that this ideology is quashed. It's not there every day.
Thanks so much for coming.
All right.
Let me have Comrade Akinde.
Yes.
Because I want to. You're not here. Okay, it's been long. Well, it's been long. But then let us critique 2 years of President Tinubu, the challenges, the way forward, and or the good, or the bad, and the ugly. What can you say about President Tinubu's 2 years tenure?
May God bless you, my brother, and may God bless this nation.
Amen.
You can see the way I show up. I am laughing. Why? I continue to see what I saw in the life of Tinubu. I know him. Things may not work fine by now, but the man is moving. For 2 years, it will be a tough year. It will be a tough months and days. Tough hours we see in these 2 years. But for anybody that want to eat good food, you have to sweat. When you sweat, you are in farm, you work very well, you will be sweat to get a good vegetable. That is what the Moses of this hour is doing.
Who is Moses of this hour?
Tinubu.
Tinubu is Moses?
Yeah, he's a dreamer. Tinubu is a dreamer. He's working towards his dream now to make Nigeria perfect, especially the whole South. My brother, this is a Nigeria whereby some people may hug a snake, and that snake may not bite them. Some people will hug human being, and that human being will bite you, who is wicked. We are the ones that are wicked in this nation because we are lazy. I will always be saying it.
You agree to Dr. Oji Uzokalu who said Nigerians are lazy?
We are very lazy because we want free food. By the time they were subsidized for us, when we are buying rice of 6,000 naira per bag, we were laughing. But we cannot plant that rice here. But today, the rice is off, and people are crying. Whose fault? If Tinubu can survive his life and succeed to take care of Sheyi, who will take care of me if my father is a lazy father? My brother Tinubu is a very hard-working somebody.
So are you saying that the way Nigeria is structured now,
yes,
that we should not blame President Tinubu?
We should not blame. Have you forget the attitude of PDP? Right from the 1999, the attitude of Baba Inota.
Are you no? Let us look at. Can you compare PDP to this government?
very well if you are alive when Awolowo was ruling. It's not president. If you are alive when Ojukwu was struggling for power. If you are alive when Shagari did the election with Baba Awolowo, a teacher win Awolowo. That is the work of Obasanjo. The PDP, that's why God have pressed them now, that they cannot wake up.
God pressed them.
It's God. It's God. One person cannot do that without supporting of the living God. My brother.
God, I know.
God is pressing.
You are blessing God with the
my God is pressing PDP down. That's why they can never succeed, because they are wicked. Even Tinubu is wicked today, or Tinubu is not good. Who brought Tinubu to us? It is their bad government that bring Tinubu up. If they are okay, nobody will collect power from them easily. They are not okay. They are wicked. My brother, Tinubu have been doing well for these 2 years. And I clap for him. And God will continue to rise this thing. He will never die. 2027 will be election will be like when somebody is playing Ludo game. A Ludo game can win any form. I am very wise when I'm playing Ludo. Nobody have ever won me in Ludo. Ludo, you can't win me. If it is remain for you to do it, I put my saliva and I pick seed away. My brother, that is life for you. When you are playing game, you can go in any form. It's just for you to to clap that you win. That is Tinubu.
So anyhow they get the power.
Anyhow you get to the power, you are the president. Tinubu is not a lazy somebody. He's a very hard-working man, and he doesn't like to dribble people. When you move, when you look at his boys, when you move with Tinubu, he will never let you down. People have been saying it. Nobody have Tinubu move with, and Tinubu dodge the person anyhow. He will never. Who is Afenifere?
Somebody said he betrayed Afenifere. Mr. Afenifere is here.
Let me talk. Who are they? Or they deceive themselves? A lazy people.
Everybody is lazy.
A lazy people. My brother, when you lazy, you may be at right, but when you lazy, you can't win. You may be a good man. Okay, let us bring Baba Adeboye to the game of 2027, whether we have 30 foot. Let us bring out Oyedepo, whether they will get 1,000 votes among the...
So Mr. Akinde,
yes.
You know there's a difference between politics and governance. All you are talking about politics, Nigerians are complaining, they are hungry, they are angry, they are tired, but everything said that
my brother, that is why I say they are lazy. Those people that they are complaining, how many age does Tinubu take senior them? And Tinubu can sneak in way, get trillion out of this nation. And you are there. You are saying Tinubu is not good. My brother, let them go and work.
But they are working.
There's no food for lazy men. This type of work they are doing, they are lazy. Nigeria cannot do the cover of this phone. They can't do it. They don't have wisdom. They don't have it. If they want to kill me this morning, let them kill me. They don't have wisdom of doing something. Go and look at Nigeria matches. When you spark it, the fire will go like this and the stick will be with you. You can never hold fire. They don't have the wisdom. God bless Chinese for our life.
Somebody said, okay, let me start with some comment. Okay, can you about my man? Good morning. Okay, there's one of her said Tinubu has failed woefully. I pray, that's the Kinjo by saying that he prays that where is it? That God Almighty undo you the way Tinubu is handling Nigeria.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay, somebody said,
amen. I said amen.
Amen, okay. If I said, Chai, this man, you are not in Nigeria. That's what Ijeli Kennedy is saying. Why are you talking? Okay, no, everybody, like I said, this platform is for all Nigeria. So everybody come and have their conversation.
Lazy people in this country, they are about 80%. You can't win them. I bet they can never win election. There are very many. Even though when Tinubu do anyhow, can them gather themselves to remove Tinubu? If truly Tinubu is bad, can't you gather together and cooperate and remove him? You can't because you people are lazy.
Somebody called you, said another Kunle is here.
Yeah, yes, there's a comrade Akinde. Okay. I'm a comrade. My own comrade is very clean.
Okay.
I don't comrade because of money.
But no, like I said, personally, I've known you for how many years? You have supported Tinubu even before it became. I know you very well.
You know what I will say now? Let us judge Tinubu in election 2027 whether he will fail or not.
I know.
If he can be able to win that election, the man is perfect.
Does it, no, election is made from governors. Does it mean that even after he wins 2027 election, that he has done well in the life of Nigeria?
The man has done well, my brother. Look at some people going with a car of 24 million. Then you are here, because you don't have Gari. Then you say Tinubu is not good. Is he the one that collect cutlass from you? In only day, brother, if you are not educated, you will learn a work. If you don't learn a work, automatically you are a farmer. There's no farmer in Nigeria. They are always everybody.
Now let me give you a report from Taraba State.
Taraba.
Many farmers are being killed again by the S-men because they are lazy. Farmers are lazy
because they are lazy.
How? Okay, how?
Let them gather themselves. Who is pursuing them? Pursue your pursuer.
But those ones seem to have
I'm a Christian. I'm from Mountain of Fire Ministry in this nation. Mountain. Pursue your pursuer.
With what?
My brother, if you are ready to pursue your pursuer, God will assist you. But if you let your enemy be, he will continue to dominate. That is the work of Fulani in this nation. People are not ready to pursue them. Let us pursue each other.
How can you pursue somebody? I'm giving an example. Somebody have AK-47. You have
that AK-47 we see from heaven, and we pray we didn't get it. Well, what are Igbo using their money to buy?
Okay, Igbo to start
mansion near water in Lagos. Which Lagos say hold the land, they hold the building. They can't buy gun to fight for themselves. Everybody, they are lazy.
Oh yeah, let's talk about them.
How many of them that is supporting Ojukwu now? When you mention Ojukwu now, they will say, some of them will say, Ojukwu doesn't do it in the right way. Do it in the right way, you are alive now. Do it in the right way. My brother, when I say Nigeria is lazy, Nigeria doesn't have a character of no. You will say no, nobody can govern us. If all of us this morning can say no to Tinubu, hey, the whole world will be shaking. That all Nigeria gathered together, they said no.
But can we say
we are lazy, not because of cutlass, not by digging ground, but ability to say no to your problem. My brother, if you don't know how to say no, you can't make it in this world.
Okay, I'm looking at my time, but let's talk about this other one here. Yesterday we are from Ondo State. People know you, and yesterday was Biafra. You have heard it, Biafra Heroes Day. Do you think, because though many parts of Igbo land, obviously there was sit at home in Ebonya. I have the video here. Some of them came out and said, but people are saying that the Igbo seems not to be united in the quest for Biafra. What do you have to say?
They never ready.
What should they do?
If they're ready, they will attack Obi. Obi, what are you doing in Abuja? We say we are going. They are not ready. Some of them are taking money from allocation. They're supposed to attack in Tana first if they want to go. Now they will be preparing for election. They will be preparing for election. Then after the election, if they lose the election, they say we are going. What do you mean by we are going? But you have voted now. If they don't vote in the whole East, means Nigeria doesn't do election because they are many. They are wise. They are educated. They are very strong in business. But power to say no at the same hour, God doesn't give it to them. No, ready to die. When you ready to die, even Bible says those who live their life gain them. If you don't throw away your life, you can't gain it. Some people, my brother, some people move towards desert to enter Europe. Today now they are sending money mato home. Some people enter bush. Some people enter water to get to Europe where life is good. Today they are fine. Try to throw away your life, and if it doesn't lose, you will gain it.
Okay. Let me. We are closing now. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in the unity of Nigeria? Do you think that as a country, Mr. Kennedy, that we are truly one?
It's Nigeria one. It's Nigeria one. A normal Igbo will be thinking what Abiola will do to Ojukwu. A normal Yoruba will be thinking how Ojukwu worry Abiola. Are we one? When Fulani will be killing, we are not one. We are deceiving ourselves until that day of defection come. That's why I say we are lazy. We are lazy. We are lazy to the core. Not be by feeding food, not be by food only. In all aspects, we are lazy. We don't want to die. Still, we are dying small. We don't want to die once, bam. But we are dying small. People that are rich, they are going richer. My brother, if go and price this kind of car. Go and price this car today. You will run if you never see money before. Go and price this small car. Chinese
because of the problem.
It is not Tinubu. Before Tinubu, are we okay? It's when they are selling car 5,000. How many they buy in your village? My brother, nothing changed in the nation. But because we did not change, until we change, the nation will change.
Jonathan, this can.
Now,
My brother, not Jonathan this time. Forget about Jonathan. If you call Jonathan to come to Abuja now, he will say no. But they know what is there. Dead is in that sort of. If you are not a strong man, you cannot be there.
Mr. Akinde, you always spoke about the fact that your guy who trained you in your work
He's an Igbo man.
is an Igbo man.
Yes,
Udoji. You always say it, I know.
Udoji.
And
I'm
you
from Ondo State.
Yes.
We have the same, some blood flowing together.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
They won't believe. Oh, now, if it is the law that we scatter Nigeria from Ore, it's a brother.
No, he won't follow Igbo land.
My brother, I am not joking this hour. And that is where the war ends. That is where Biafra claim reach. If we want to say truth from Orego. But today, there's nothing anybody can do. We are in the net already. But who will cut that net? Nobody is ready to cut the net. Why are we breathing when Kanu is in the net? Why are we happy of 2027 when a freedom fighter is still in the cell? Then you want to vote 2027 to bring Tinubu? You can't win the man if you cannot bring Kanu out. That is the most important thing. Bring Kanu out of that net, and God will support you in presidency. You nobody cry for that man now. That this man have never done anything. This man, that is the way MK will die there. That is the way MK will die there. MK went there alive and he come back.
Are you saying that let's I'm looking at my time, but that the Igbo people should maybe boycott election, that we don't want to vote?
You know, I'm not I'm not wiser than them. I'm just telling you people my opinion. But in their way, they may wiser than me. But anybody that have his father in the net and is fighting for food outside is a bastard. It's a bastard. Some governor will say Kanu deserve what is happening to him because their time have never come. By the time their time come, they will suffer more than that Papa Kanu.
So now, let's do this one now. You said that you don't believe in the unity of Nigeria, that we are not one.
We are not one. Somebody tied us with a rope that we don't know the traces.
Who is the person that tied us?
British, my brother.
So I say Britain is our problem.
No, they are the. See, I will not say that because they just started it, but we don't know how to remove ourselves. They started it. They are not the one causing our problem this hour. Because when I tell you I don't want to eat rice again, nobody can force me. But we didn't understand. And normal Igbo will pursue money. See, presidency is very powerful. If Tinubu can be able to spend that 80 years complete, everybody will pursue West. In another 50 years, they will never meet West. The man, he has it.
You are saying that it's still favoring the Yoruba people more than the other.
He went to favor now where there's honey. Where the plate of honey is, can you compare it to where the plate is not his? Can you, if I'm a billionaire now, my home must feel it first before outside, you know now. My children will be okay. You see them wearing a shoe of a million. By the time you are seeing a shoe of million for my children, you will know that their father is very strong. Tinubu is a don. You can't win that man. Everybody will be rushing to him. I didn't say Tinubu is Jesus, but he's a Moses of this hour. And he's leading Nigeria to to promised land.
Mr. No, wait, let me have Benjak. Let me come. Then I will have you after. I'm looking at Mr. Benjak. The reason why I'm bringing you here is because that's Mr. Akinde. You know, I tell everybody on this platform, when somebody come, I allow them to talk. That man is an AC, air condition repairer. Yeah. So I've known these people for a long time. He believe in Tinubu for a long time, even before he became. So that's his open opinion. But he has time today. Mr. Benja, good morning, sir.
Morning.
You heard what he said?
Yeah.
Niger is not one. Let's start from there. Do you agree with him?
Yeah, I agree with him, 100%. Nigeria are not one. How can you bring three tribes to become one nation? It's not possible. Nothing can be moving. There be hatred by the three. So when they separated themselves, that is where the unity will come out. That is where things will be moving fine. Now that we are under this regime, being 2 years under Ahmed Tinubu, yes, Ahmed Tinubu, no one will come and say Ahmed Tinubu did not do something for 2 years. He did a lot of things.
Like what?
Okay. Number one, to increase the salary of the governors, which they have never gathered such amount.
But is that an achievement, Mr. Abiola?
It's an achievement. Number two, to removing the subsidy. It's an achievement. Number three, to put Nigeria in suffering. It says did not achieve. Number four, insecurity. People are dying day by day. It says it's not achievement, it's achievement. So Ahmed Tinubu have already achieved something for these 2 years. And which have more 2 years to go. But I would like, if Nigeria can make to make it 4 years, it will be better. So all of them, both the president, both the governor, they will think very well. These 8 years did not make them to think. Now, let me just tell you, the money that Mr. Ahmed Tinubu have already, Mr. President, have pumped to the governors, it makes sense. It's for the governors to use that money to rebuild their states. It is for the governors to put insecurity in their states. I will not condemn that. Mr. President do well to increase their salary, but what are they using it for? Are they putting a good taste in the states? Are they putting a company? Are they putting a hospital? There's no water. There's no light. What are they using that money for? What are they using? Have you been that Mr. President called their salary? It will be good. But the senators, all of them, use the money, put it into Nigeria, or to put it into Nigeria, to put company in Nigeria, or to build a Jakarta Seaway. That would be better.
Mr. God said, bye for now. Mr. God said, we love you. Choose calling said, this man's controversy has no limit. I'm reading some comments now, but the man has left, but he's still around. Oga, please, you're in a Nigerian army or police uniform. I come to Biafra land. Okay, Logan is saying, Biafra interest, we say you are right. You are a big lad, don't Emeka. Destiny Price said, the man needed to be told. He's making sense anyway, saying the facts. He just said that the rise was 7.5 during Jonathan and 95,000 now. Okay, then one said, I understand this man somehow. The guy was there for Tinubu. This man has a point. You are afraid to buy this youth. Hard working in criminality. All you understand is power, wood power to see. But Akinde, Ojukwu didn't do anything to Abiola. Right? Abiola was going that I should not obey the Abui conference. Long Jadon is laughing. Please continue enjoying it. Nigerians are colonized people. Long Jadon. If you are watching, click your like button and share this video to others. Others reviewers are here. We'll be having them little by little. Mr. Benjak.
Yes.
There was total compliance of sit at home in major part of the east. But yesterday in Ebonyi, there was no compliance. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I myself, I know not all of them are taking that order. Let us have ourselves the truth. Some are taking it, some are not taking it. Some are taking it with fear.
With fear?
With fear. Some are taking it with fear. And which is not, for me, I do not see it as a reasonable something. I remember when we did this sit at home, 2004. All over Nigeria shut down. All over Nigeria, but in Lagos here. Everyone to obey. But this one they're doing, in Lagos, in order, everybody, all the Igbos are doing their business, and which is not supposed to be so. Now, sit at home, to honor the past heroes. It's good to honor them, but it's to honor them in good way, inside Biafra government. Biafra haven't become a nation. It is not the government of Biafra that put it. When the Biafra government come to reality, that is where they will honor these people the way it's supposed to be honored. They cannot honor them with sitting being indoor. You say you honor them. No. You have to do the youthful something. You have to do a marching parade. So then they say we follow you on it and have that joy on it. I'm not condemning May 30. May 30 is to give them honor, but let the nation come to make it large, where people will not fear. Okay, yesterday, did they do a marching? No. Did they do a marching parade for the past heroes? No. So what are we saying? Let me say that using those people to be a joke, mocking. You have to give them full respect. What they need, yeah, they deserve it, but give them that full respect. I will not give them. When the Biafra nation come today, all those people have to have their own respect on it, one by one.
But do you support? But there's a, you are looking at two sides to this. You personally, do you support the release of Nnamdi Kanu? Do you support his release?
Why not? I want federal government to release him. Reality, Nnamdi Kanu did not commit any offense. Why Chief Dr. Rafael Wazika have already come to 3 times ask Nigeria government, what did Nnamdi Kanu committed?
This man you always mention, which we know you by the name, Chief Dr. Rafael Wazika, is being seen by maybe most people say that I know as a betrayer. He was accused of collecting money from President Obasanjo. Is there a truth in that statement?
They say he collected money. Are they the one that give him money under the regime of Obasanjo? Can they mention? Can they say this is the hour? Let us say the reality. Not say they say. Okay, he have a case with federal government of Nigeria. Say from 2000 and something up to now, federal government of Nigeria haven't go back to that case. And the federal government of Nigeria said, I have a case with 3 people. Which offense did Nnamdi Kanu committed? Is it the same Biafra? You people should leave Nnamdi Kanu alone. Unless say Nnamdi Kanu committed another offense. If it is this Biafra, I have a case with federal government of Nigeria, which they haven't ended. Which federal government of Nigeria are running away from it? Let us say ourselves the reality. So if the federal government of Nigeria can come and say, this is what Nnamdi Kanu committed, we know. But not say the same Biafra issue. They will not say it's the same Biafra issue. Unless they have another agenda where they say Nnamdi Kanu commit. Not Biafra issue.
Okay. Let me bring you Mr. Raf, right? Let Mr. Raf come, because he came first. Good morning, Mr. Raf. I know.
Good morning, everybody, all our viewers, cherished viewers. I throw a salute across. So, happy Biafra Day. We actually enjoyed yesterday. We actually grieved yesterday as well. Two things happened yesterday. All over Ladeko, all over Alaba. People are telling you that the Holy Ghost did not comply. It's a lie. Somebody will not be feeling the headache of the Igbos for the Igbos. Igbos in diaspora will carry flag, they jubilate all over Japan, UK, Germany, all over Europe. No be Biafran Day, no be Igbo dem be, must everybody sit at home in Nigeria. If we begin to sit at home outside Nigeria, the government of that state then go put eye. Because we are the Jews, we go suffer what others are suffering in 1930s. We know how we are cooperating for Biafra Day. It wasn't Igbo Day, and it was a celebration gala. It was what? Grieving time as well. People grieve actually, because if you reflect on what happened to the Biafrans, you will actually know that we feel pain. We are still feeling the pain. So that's why I have to acknowledge all of you that are still, giving helping hand to this establishment. Thank you, King Henry. Thank you, Seven Heaven. Thank you, King Joe Oba, Dr. Ukwoji. Thank you. Thank you, Tundo Kafo. Thank you, Mami Nkechi. Thank you all that are doing well here, waking up every morning. Some of you, the place we are staying now in Europe, in America, it is early. In Asia, it is too early, but you still wake up to watch us. In Australia, it's too early, but you still wake up to watch us. Oma Odua, thank you so much. All of you, IK Netherlands, Izuchuku in Congo, Chede, all of you. Afamungade from Atane. I'm greeting you guys, Emafedo. I'm greeting you, Jen Ogo. Nelly Onoha, thank you. Ntanam, I'm thanking you. Joe Cole, I'm thanking you. Haja Halima, I'm greeting you. G-Wagon, up you. Kenneth, IK Brazil, IK Australia, I'm thumbing up. Then Ken Curtis, Uchenna, I'm thanking you guys. Failure to mention your name. You should actually know that this thing is not computer. Sometimes it's stronger than computer, but not all the time. Good morning and welcome to Flip TV.
Let's start Conversation proper this lovely morning from the streets of Ogba, Ikeja, Lagos. Look at Commander Akinde said, Nigeria is not one, that's number one. But number two, the people are afraid of the leaders. Do you agree with him? Let's start with that.
People are very, very afraid of the leaders. That's why we turn ourselves slaves to them. Nigeria is not one as the comedian said here. It is true.
No, there's no comedian.
No, Akinade is a comedian. He said it.
There's no comedian. This is a comrade.
Okay, comrade. I thought he said comedian. No, comedian. Okay. So as the guy said, I think Nigeria is not one. Nigeria is not one. Even Tinubu does not believe that Nigeria is one. Have you forgotten his statement in 1997 when Abacha actually pursued him, chased him out of Nigeria? He absconded into the UK. He was a member of NADECO. He said it, I don't believe in one Nigeria. That is the same man today that is fighting for Nigeria. That's why they keep on telling us lies, and we keep on believing because we are too frightened. We are too afraid. As Akinade said, we are too afraid. But I will be the last person that will tell you that Tinubu is doing well. This my comrade that was telling us Tinubu is doing well. Madam here at the back of the camera gave him rice 400 naira. He says it's not enough. We went there and attacked him. You said Tinubu is doing well.
He's currently eating now.
He's eating now. He said no go talk. He's observing table manner. Madam, no give me more rice. Madam said this is what I could give you. Sorry, no because of what you said. This is the amount. You know what? Una know what they talk, viewers. He said in the buy the Rika 900 now. He said they assist in his compound. He said including his dog. He said one Derika is enough for all of them. He said they know they eat anyhow. They observe morning, afternoon, and night. So that's it. I'm telling you, Nigeria is not one as he said. I support him. Herdsmen, bandits, Boko Haram, politicians, Hope Uzodinma, El-Rufai and co. Gumi, the Sheikh, Kelerik that was actually extradited from Saudi Arabia. They deported him back to this country. These people are orchestrating disunity. Igbo politicians, they are not stable. They don't know that all is not well with southeastern Nigeria. Still, they are dancing along with the Tinubus, with the El-Rufais, with the rest of the political juggernauts in Nigeria. They are very, very dangerous people. They don't want to know how we live. They don't want to know who is suffering from what? Lack of medication. Today, medication is the costliest thing in Nigeria. Everybody is praying for good health. If you see the amount that are selling a sachet of paracetamol, you will understand what I'm saying. Nothing is well again. And our leaders are laughing, opening their teeth when they go to France. Our leaders are laughing, opening their white teeth when they visit Pope Leo. You know, his inauguration. Tinubu was laughing there. Trump was there. Tinubu was laughing. Chei was there. All is well with Nigeria. All is not well with Nigeria. It's a lie. You rear us as if we are cattle and monkeys here. You go to Europe, you benefit from developmental infrastructures there. You enter public buses, tram. Ojus Okalu enter public transportation in Washington or New York. Somebody mocked him inside the bus. Oga, where is your orderly? Your orderly, you left it in Nigeria. You are now enjoying public transport. Look at you. Ojus Okalu, look at you. Oji could not say anything. The guy, it is only in Nigeria they will be going with convoy. As Fela said, these people, they are wicked. What we have here, I always laugh because I know that English is not quantified enough to stop these people. English is not quantified enough to stop these people. Speak English from here to America, it cannot stop them. Speak English from here to where the world ends, New Zealand, it cannot. They actually go to United Nations Summit and said all is well. People are not dying. It is just a mere communal clutch. Nalayo, it has surpassed communal clutch. Fulani has subjected to Nigeria to incessant attack. Nigeria is under attack. Fulani headers. You don't know how many died in Taraba 2 days ago. How many died 4 days ago in Benue State? Look at what is going on in Plateau State. Kebinko, everywhere. This one, they are indiscriminately killing everybody. I was surprised the people that were shooting Hausa students in the primary school in the north over there. They were not speaking Hausa, they were speaking all of them, the Sahel language, Fulani. They were speaking. I confronted my Fulani friend, Abubakar. What happened? He said, they are Malu Fulani. You know the meaning of Malu? Yoruba man understand there among you. Malu meaning cow. Now, cow, Fulani where they rear cow in the bush to kill your friends, kill your client, kill your neighbor, kill your landlord here in the township. You are telling me is Malu Fulani. I said, Abubakar no vex. If say Naibos where they sell spare parts, they kill people all over Nigeria. You will see me. You will like me, you will become my friend, you will tell me, Naibo spare pass, Igbo traders. Oga, let us tell ourselves the truth. You are a Fulani man. You people have something hidden. Hidden agendum is it. The agendum is to colonize the whole Nigeria. Yes, you have come to steal, to kill, to destroy. There's no bush dwelling Fulani. Fulani is Fulani. He was looking at me. I said, Erufai is a Fulani man. Shagari is a Fulani man. Buhari is a Fulani man. All of them, they are Fulani. Whether living in the bush, whether living in Washington. Your race, your tribe, your race is Africa. Your tribe is Fulani. Why are you black? You are my color. Look at you, are black. Abubakar, you are brown. I'm brown. We are all black, brown. Why are you killing fellow Africans?
But there's a bad news coming from the southeast. Southeast, Nigeria has lost 7.6 trillion to sit-at-home orders.
That's very good.
Is that money not too much?
Listen,
it's affecting the people in that particular part of Nigeria.
Thank you. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Listen and listen good. You can't feel the pain of my headache. I'm the one feeling it. Oga, 7 trillion lost in the southeastern Nigeria. Is Igbo man. Thank you. We like it. Some persons, when Tinubu won, we say, we are going to suffer. He say, Ojuku, thank you. We like it. Let us suffer. We go suffer. We like them. Oga, that's 100 trillion. Trillion lost in Igbo land. Good. Now we are feeling it.
But
now we're paying.
I mean, the people, no, you are here in Lagos. I mean, the people of that particular part of Nigeria. Do you think that they are happy?
It not concern you. Na Igbo man, leave them for us. Nnamdi Kanu that is inside there, do you think they are happy over there? The person that is bringing these fake statistics, is it your? Oga, forget people where they carry propaganda all around the Igbo land against Igbo man. Oga, na lie. That trillion where you say we lost, we are owing around 83 trillion. Oga, how many people, how many industries have federal government put down in Igbo land? How many federal interests are there in the southeast that warrant Igbos losing 7.something trillion over sit at home? Empty propagandum. Propagandum that does not exist. When I was a child, I still reason like a child. If you say something, I will reason it like a child. Not now that I'm a matured man. Who says this? That propaganda. God, I pray, make this kind big trillion be in Igbo land. Make it exist in Igbo land. God, please help us. From lying, from accusation. They will accuse. They will lie Igbo man into prosperity. Money. This Igbo land go there wonderful one day. Look at the kind of money they say we are losing. Yesterday we enjoy our festival in Igbo land. Yesterday they drink, they wine together, they party together. Somebody say they lost. Okada man where they fly all over my village, and I go realize trillion. All those block industries. Oga Innocent shut his shop, his company. Today don't start. Innocent no lose 10 kobo. Rather, federal government of Nigeria is helping Innocent to lose. Because they are collecting tax. If somebody is manufacturing liquid soap, customs operation, they go sort him out inside the flat where they manufacture soap. Collect tax, tariff, ndochi. Where is the money going? Into private purses, trillion. They better lose that trillion in Igbo land though. They better lose it.
If they lost such a lot of money in one day, they said in 1 year, they calculated it for 5 days and asked everybody, what has that impact of that money got on the average Igbo man? The Waymaker said, is that time, you all know the Waymaker here. He said, is that time Biafra started studying Ngozi Abuezi, how comments are they? For something to celebrate fallen heroes. Why did she want to launch what she called Biafran embassy? Okay.
Yes. In Washington.
What have you done? Okay. Mama, good morning. Kinjo Ogba.
Good morning.
He said, good morning to Mr. And he said that they observed it at home yesterday in Amsterdam. Who was collecting money from Obasanjo? The one has left.
Yes.
That is a fact. Now, what is the way forward? Nnamdi Kanu, I'm looking at I'm looking at the Nnamdi Kanu's case in relation to the yesterday Biafra. What is the way forward?
The way forward is court, judiciary. Court is within the umbrella of judiciary. Anytime Nigerian constitution is reviewed, you know what I mean? Someone is taken to court. You do this, you do that. They should what? Imbibe by Nigerian constitution. If the crime was committed outside Nigeria, it's now become an international crime. They should imbibe by international law. Not after winning your case in Nigerian court. It is West African court, ECOWAS court that will take decision. Nigerian court, I beg. Judiciary, I beg. Live up to the expectation. If you judiciary live up to the expectation, erring governors that are stealing money will be in jail. Judiciary, please live up to expectation. If judiciary is living up to expectation, Mr. President will not be buying refineries in Malta. He will be serving in jail. Nigerian court, please live up to expectation. American justice and legal system is doing them favor there, which was why Bill Clinton was punished over sexual harassment with Monica Lewinsky, because the judiciary there is working. Judiciary, Nigerian judiciary and court, please live up to expectation. If you are living up to expectation, somebody like Senator Abiola, Senator Abiola, Nigerian Senate President will never be there. Oga, I don't mean the money he embezzled when he was Akwa Ibom governor. I mean harassing sexually an innocent married lady. He won't be there talking yao, taking somebody you abused to court, writing the petition against him again. Nigerian court and judiciary, you have failed. Please stop being stoogy. Stop being stooges to the executive. Please live up to expectation. That is the only way forward. If Nigerian court and judiciary are living up to expectation, Tinubu will not be Nigerian president. He will never be. Because it was too obvious. If you go through what transpired in 2023, the whole Yoruba land did not vote for Tinubu. The whole Mid-Belt, they did not. Some Hausa states, less than. The judiciary is not living up to expectation. If they are living up to expectation, they will never go there to read news. From morning to evening, reading news to the whole world. Is that how to adjudicate? Is that how to judge matter? Didn't you see that everybody was sleeping? If Tinubu attended that court that day, Tinubu will easily doze off and sleep.
Francis Adamson, good job. We are glad to have you. Come online, come as I comment, drop your comments and click the like button. And also don't forget to share with others.
Nigerian judiciary are not
good morning,
living
Flip
up to
TV and everybody. You are saying good morning on Nigeria's #1 political sports entertainment lifestyle show that comes on your screen every morning. Bystanders on Flip TV. Let us go and let's continue with politics here. The governor of Akwa Ibom, he seems to have said bye-bye to the APC. Today, Okafor is greeting Mazi Raf.
Tunde, my brother, good morning. Good morning.
On the personal note, I say God bless you.
Good morning.
God bless you. God bless you, Mr.
Okafor, good morning.
Okafor.
Good morning. So you said
Governor Ume of, let me read it. Yeah. It's on the Igbo online. So I have a source. Governor Ume Eno of Akwa Ibom State has again signaled a possible defection to the ruling All Progressive Congress after abolition his fondness for the PDP. Though he said, he don't mention it with the party, but he said that I respect our party, the PDP. I love the PDP, but to all know what it is. So whatever happens, whatever the journey of life takes me, I always love it. We build strong friendship, I always keep them. Now, governor is leaving the PDP to the APC. Let's start. What do you have to say?
Yeah, the governor that is leaving PDP for APC is joining the crops, Nigerian crops of politicians that are stealing our money with impunity. See, now that he has left PDP in Akwa Ibom, the whole money where Oma Uno Eno or what is that his name? See, Eno, the whole money he embezzled is not going to give account anymore. Cross carpet to APC, all your sins are forgiven. Can you tell me any APC governor that was arrested in the past, presently arrested by the EFCC? They have actually banned the EFCC to serve another purpose, pursuing perceived enemies. And no, thank you, a job well done. Thank you. Chineke, God is telling Onya Jomume, a sinner, my son, and no, Jiseke, join them. It is all about embezzlement galore. If you don't beat them, you should join them. Join them so that at the end of the day, nobody could question all your mismanagement of public funds, the funds that belong to Akwa Ibom State. Nobody will ask you. I thank you because your predecessor, Abiola, is gone. He has joined them, and they remember the billions, the scam hanging on his neck. Nobody is asking him why. He's now been appointed Nigerian Senate President. That's why all his excesses, mismanagement of funds belonging to Akwa Ibom State is gone. Nobody will ask him. And I want to remember for you, not only him, I'm not being partial. There are many governors in the southeast. Okezie Ipazu, nobody's asking him. Oji Theodore, nobody's asking him. The one that come from Igbara, the Ojus Okalo, the case he went in for over 9 billion naira. Nobody's asking him again. He went and accepted Tinubu's at least illegitimate election and cross-carpeted to APC. Now Ojus Okalo is working free. Thank you, Eno, for joining. I'm imploring the rest of the governors of Federation, all of you, see what they are doing. Make una go join them, so that we will know actually that we're running one party system in Nigeria. Okay. Make una do well.
Thank you so much for coming, Mr. Raf.
Thank you.
Biafra, you see, your name goes what happened yesterday. No, they call you Biafran evangelist.
Yes.
Yesterday was the Biafra Hero Day. It's like it's especially made for you.
Yes, now.
Yesterday's your own celebration.
I told you now. Yesterday, but before I proceed, let me, ask Onye Keneze Zeruya. I want to give honor, respect to those who deserve it, who merit it, who made it to be so, because they are the reason why I am here. Kinjo Ogba, God bless you. Omodurua, God bless you. Dr. Ukwaji, God bless you. Baba Ike Netherlands, God bless you. Omegbeme, that my Bini brother. God bless you. King Henry, God bless you. 777, God bless you. 7 heaven, whichever one, God bless you all. God bless you all. You know why? I am excited, you know. Yesterday, I told you people everything about Biafra is all over the world. Yesterday is all about Biafra all over the world. Do you know that people seated at home, they also sit at home in Netherlands. People seated at home in Belgium. I am telling you because I have a relation, a cousin, somebody, you know, when yesterday he made it clearly that in Belgium they observe sit at home. Many places all over the world. In United States of America, yesterday was inauguration of launching of Biafran embassy in Washington D.C. That same yesterday, Mazi Simon Ekman appears in the court victoriously.
They released all his assets.
Number 3, in the continent of Africa, Biafra land, to be precise, total lockdown, compliance, full one. You know, I told you people there is going to. It is not about making mouth, no be noise, Baba, no be noise. We dey talk and it dey happen. You understand? No, I know they do. Me, I dey talk and it dey happen. I told you that I told you that Sidious Musa is going to sit at home. All the governors, Soludo and Co, are going to sit at home. And I told you people that even my village side will sit at home. You watch yesterday now, everybody sat at home. And some people are like, these people are sitting at home because of fear. No, they are not forced to sit at home. Nobody forced them. It was a total peaceful sit at home.
Good morning, Mr. Benjamin Isisinachi.
Good morning.
That's Ikechuku Samuel is greeting you.
Ikechuku, God bless you, sir.
They observe the sit at home here in Amsterdam.
In Amsterdam, God bless you. Do you see it? Do you hear it now from him? When I said it, you people thought maybe I'm just saying. You can hear it now from him, from the horse's mouth. They observe it all over the world. Yesterday, it's all about Biafra, all over the world. Go to America, the continent of America, they observe it. The continent of Asia, they observe it. The continent of Africa, they observe it. The continent of Biafra, they observe it. The continent of my own family, we observe it. Biafran evangelists.
Now let me read some news here. May 30 sit at home, IPOB applause supporters, pushes for official holiday. It says, the Indigenous people of Biafra has expressed appreciation to Biafra across Nigeria and around the world for what is described as successful observance of the 2025 Biafra Heroes Day and Remembrance Day held on May 30. In a statement sent by IPOB Media and Police Secretary, this is on the Vanguard newspaper, so go and read it yourself. Group comment supporters, resident supporters who comply with at-home directive across states in southeast
peacefully
and south region.
Peacefully.
The annual event, according to the IPOB, honors the memory of those who lost their lives during the Niger Biafra Civil War, 1997 to 1970, and others who have died in the struggle for Biafran self-realization. We extend our gratitude to Biafrans in Abia, Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Ebonyi, Rivers, Cross River, Delta Akwa Ibom, and the Biafra communities in Edo, Benue, and Kogi. We also thank Biafrans as well who organize peaceful awareness campaigns in various countries in Africa, Europe, and Asia.
Yes.
They are finding a way that let us have May 10th as public holiday the same way you gave MQ Abiola June 12th.
Yeah, June 12th.
Let's continue.
The June 12th that you give MK Abiola, who is the sacrificial lamb? Who is the man that took the risk? We are talking about military regime, not civilian regime. And on that note, a man, the military president, his brother was the one that contested in that election. Yet an Igbo brave man, Humphrey Nwosu, stood his ground and took the risk to announce it that MK Abiola is the winner of June 12, 1993. They know they remember it was a risk, a very huge one.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It is evening here in Luxembourg.
Oh.
We do sit at home.
Oh, in Luxembourg.
Luxembourg,
In Luxembourg, they sit at home.
King George said that it was observed in Zurich, because it's in Switzerland. He said they also do their own sit at home in Switzerland too.
Are you not seeing it? That means Biafran evangelist is always speaking the truth. Yes, I speak the truth. You can confirm it now. I don't just come here and tell you fallacy. I tell you what I am 100% sure of. See, it has gotten to the point that we, the Biafrans, are the one that will decide, not those Fulani governors imposed on us. Because the government of the people is for the people and by the people, and we are that government. That is democracy. Are you hearing me? So yesterday, it's all about Biafra and nothing more than Biafra. So if they can observe June 12, Biafra must be respected and Biafra must be honored.
Even CEO in Manchester said, even in London, we sit at home yesterday.
The CEO himself. Yes, Akakoba. Yes. Akakoba.
No, this man, this man name, it is CEO. That's his name. He said, even in London, they did sit at home. We are in support of them. May 30th, Biafra at home is our right. Chibweze Adiele. If you are if you are online watching now, kindly subscribe. If you are not subscribed, on your notifications. But also kindly click the like button and share with others. And those that watch after I finish the program, drop a comment, click the like button too. It continues. I have Pastor Matthew behind me. I have Mr. Lawrence, and I have the new Kokondem behind me here. Mr. What is his name? But we call it the new Kokondem here. Mr. Okpara Kokondem. Omogbe said, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Happy weekend to you all. Mr. Obama Komistakli, you said, how can you open his here? How can you launch an embassy for a country that does not exist yet? How can Biafra launch an embassy for a country that does not yet exist?
Excuse me. You said you are like challenging or saying maybe it is not true. Let me tell you, everything need to put in place. And for your information, it is only in Nigeria here that they did not recognize Biafra. And that was one of the what Nnamdi Kanu said, that the Radio Biafra was official radio, even a registered one, even in the UK, UN. But in Nigeria here, when he table it to Nigerian NBC, they refuse it. That is Nigeria Broadcasting Company. You understand? Commission. They refuse to do what? To adhere to welcome it, to register it. But it was registered other countries. Do you understand me? So anything about Biafra, my brother, you that make that comment, the other world they recognize us, they knows us. We are fully registered, we are fully official known as a country, as a nation. You understand? But it's just Nigeria that refuse. It's only Nigeria that refuse to acknowledge it for now, which they will later acknowledge. That will later whether they like it or not, it is something that has been registered and documented and stamped. I do tell you people this thing, and I said it, and people thought maybe I'm just saying. I say the issues of Biafra is a spiritual thing, not physical.
Yes. It is no longer there was a country. There is a country.
I said it when I said it. Nobody believe it, but it's telling on everybody now.
Yes.
Everybody now are the living witness. They are witnessing it. Not just both in Africa, all over the world, including America. So that embassy, Biafra in America is known, is recognized. Likewise, every other person. Because if they did not recognize Biafra, they will not, first and foremost, in Donald Trump inauguration, he invited Ngozi Orabese, invited Biafra. Are you getting it? She was there live. If he is not recognized, why would she be invited on the 20th of January 2025? Then if Biafra is not recognized, is not known, why should Biafra be allowed in Finland to hold their convention in 2024? If it's not recognized, why should some African leaders, embrace the occasion, that convention?
That CEO said, I'm an Igbo man, original Igbo from Anambra. I enjoy what you guys on Flip TV. You are doing great. We love you. We love all of you that are watching me now. We love all of you.
God bless you all.
We don't joke with our viewers. God bless you. God bless you. But if you have not subscribed, subscribe. If you are watching for the first time, like I said, like and share. Let other people come in so that they can have them. Also, you can even say that as long as Nigeria knows or hear about Biafra, Biafra is existing. Biafra evangelists, let us talk about Nigerian politics because we are here in Nigeria. So that I can bring in Pastor Matthew. Governor of Akwa Ibom is moving to the APC. What do you think?
It's normal now.
It's normal?
Yeah, it's normal. It's not new. And neither is it a news. You understand? All these APC governors, they were once in one party. Before now, they moved to APC. Do you understand me? Even Atiku himself was once moved from PDP to APC before he returned back to PDP. And the current president now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you understand? It was in AC, AD, from AD to AC, AC to ACN, from ACN to APC. Do you understand that, man? So all of them move from one political party to the other. But let me tell you again, there is one thing that is normal and obvious among the, that is obvious among the Nigerian politicians. Any political party that always come in power, you understand me? All these politicians will switch over in order to cover up their criminal acts. Because you can agree with me. Shomole said, if you want your sins to be forgiven, just join us in APC. Your sins will be forgiven.
APC Jesus Christ. How does that question? Yes.
Are you getting it? You understand me? I made a statement that Oshomora made, and he making that statement, he have a reason for saying that. And as you can see,
come. Let me just let him come. Come, Mr. Akinde. No, let me just talk. You have just finished eating now. That statement, if you join the APC, your sins are forgiven. How does it sound to you, sir? Does it really make sense?
Is anybody here that can raise up his hand that he can be in an empty table for his night meal? Would you like to be in an empty table where there's no honey?
There's honey in the APC?
There's honey there. This is the hour. This is the hour. Before, when the PDP was ruling, everybody was there jumping with them. It is their time today to shine. So also everybody here has their own day to shine. There's nothing happened to this nation. I will be saying it. It's only mercy have never knocked your door. When mercy knock your door, you won't have time about Nigeria again. Some people don't have time about Nigeria.
Stay on my sins because they said if you join the APC,
yes,
your sins are forgiven.
If you join me in my home, I will not question you again if you are my friend. My brother, if I can say I love you, you will forgive me. So also God asks us to forgive our.
So is that why all others are going to the APC?
That is it. If you are not with
so do you support that Nigeria should become a one-party system?
There is a normal thing when the president is good. When the president is good, people will be pursuing him.
The president is good.
I give him 80%.
80%?
Yes. I give Tinubu 80% in this.
Yes. My brother, there is something I want to say, and I want to draft it out from the Word of God. A man in the book of John chapter 5, the Bible said that the man was at the pool of Bethesda, looking for solution, but he lost all solution. When the Messiah appeared, you understand? He understand. He asked him, will that be made whole? Do you know what he said? He started complaining. I have been here for long.
Yes.
I'm expecting somebody. Each time I try to enter, somebody will go after me. What am I trying to point out? The condition of that man affected his mentality. And he affected his appearance, and he affected everything about him. Yes. That is why he was not able. He was not able to see, even when the savior, the deliverer, the one that want to help him comes. He couldn't see it. He couldn't figure it out.
You are sick.
So that is
when MK was crucified here.
So that is the way I see.
Okay,
my brother. Let's just make the truth.
Remember
the way the truth
brother
is.
to MKO and favor him. You see Tinubu problem.
So, but you have said Tinubu is 80%.
My brother, these people you are seeing, they will vote for APC 2027.
People are saying go for.
They will say it outside. They will say it like this. By the time they give them envelope.
Okay,
They are Nigerian.
Okay,
I know them. They will never satisfy with the work of their hands. They like bribing.
So if they give them money.
If they give them money now, things will change. They like money, they're lazy.
Oh, they are lazy too.
This is where they are staying every day. How am I going to feed all of them? They will vote for APC.
Join APC. Your sins will be forgiven. Do you know what that means? Do you want me to tell you what it means?
What does it mean?
Listen, when you join APC, all your stolen money, they will not send EFCC after you. That's what it means. So continue to root Nigerian money. Nigerian politicians continue to root Nigerian money. After rooting the money, come and join a criminal party. A criminal party is APC. And once you join APC as a criminal party, your criminalism, all the money that you have written in your state will be forgiven. EFCC will not come after you. That's what it means.
This man said something. He said, if they give these people money here, envelope, they will still vote for the APC.
My brother, let me tell you, the days are gone. You can use what happened in 2023 to know that the days whereby you use your money to buy the heart of Nigerians is gone. In 2023, Nigerians came out in mass to make their choice. And as we speak now, and as I speak to you, you can see the background. Tomorrow on 2027, I still repeat it. Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if he contests with me that is speaking to you here, let's take away. Let us move away from, siphoning vote and siphoning, taking buying vote or criminalizing the vote, taking the result of another person and give it to another person. Let us go in a credibility stand. I that is speaking Biafran evangelist, I will defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Let me have Pastor Matthew. It's a charged atmosphere from the streets of Ogba, Ikeja, Lagos. Mr. Akinde has shook some table. Mr. Akinde said, if they give people money every day for a year, all of them here go support Tinubu. Pastor, let's start from there. What do you have to say?
I don't think it's true. It's not a statement of fact as far as I'm concerned. And Comrade Akinde is somebody who is a staunch supporter of Senator Abiola Tinubu. He has his rights. Nobody's taking away that right from him. But for me, it is not true to say that if you give people money, that everybody will vote for Tinubu. That is not correct. I strongly disagree with that position.
So let's go to the point, Mr. Matthew. 170 human beings have they drawn in
Niger
State. How do we stop this tragedy that happens anytime there's flooding or a large amount of rain?
I think what they need to do is natural disaster. They should identify the channel of the flood. If it is something that happens repeatedly following the same trend, and people should evacuate from that area. Or if people is not evacuating, when it's approaching peak of rainy season, people should evacuate from that area. But unfortunately, for the account of people who witness it, they say this is like first of its kind. They are talking about the magnitude of the flood. They say they have never experienced this type. But hence they have experienced it. I think they say, according to the Bible, that wisdom is profitable to direct. Going forward, what they need to do is, when we are approaching rainy season, all the areas that is prone to fraud, I think people should vacate that area for safety or lives and property. Because we are talking about life that we don't have what it takes to create, talking about 100-something lives being lost, and according to the account of eyewitness, it is even beyond that. They say even the Almanjeris have not been accounted for because they don't even know the data in terms of their number. And what the figure they are giving is people they can account for. But for me, I think precaution is better against future occurrence.
Let's go to the issue of IPOB. IPOB have asked the government, though they commended people, it's on the Vanguard newspaper. IPOB commended people for sitting at home, they applaud them. But they are saying that they want May 30th to be declared as sit at home to honor their fallen heroes. The same way June 12th was declared public holiday. Do you think that possible that such a thing happen in Nigeria?
It's not about possibility. The thing is that the Eastern governor will not have the courage to do it.
Oh.
And if they will not have the courage to do it. And if you look at the June 12th, they cited as at the time the Southwestern governor declared June 12th public holiday, federal government and Nigeria disagree with Southwest. It was pressure over time, over year after the June 12th that federal government under Muhammadu Buhari finally recognized June 12th as Democracy Day and public holiday. So for me, it is not out of place because we see what happened yesterday in the whole of Biafra land. It is what they call civil disobedience. So if they have seen the success of it, it means this is what the people want. What is the whole essence of government? If the people you govern on a particular day, you say come out, and they say no, we are not coming out, we want to honor the fallen heroes, I think give it to them. It's simple. So for me, I think like I said earlier on, I do not trust the Eastern governor to have the courage to do it.
Let me take you back to what Mr. Akinde said. He said that he does not think the Igbos are really ready for Biafra. That if they are ready, they may stand up to vote and say, no, what we want our son. Now,
what he's saying, that statement is biased. It's biased because there is no way in the history of anybody, any people that want their sovereignty for everybody to come together 100%. It's not possible. We saw Brexit. We saw people who were against it. We saw people who were for it. But the important thing is that the majority had their way, the minority had their say. And that is what is supposed to happen here. But unfortunately, the world leaders, the countries of the world that saw it as a right thing for England to do, did not see the same thing here. Don't forget that when Sunday Igboho rose and went to UK to deliver a letter of Oduduwa Nation to the office of the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, their High Commission office here in Nigeria told Sunday Igboho to join her with other Nigeria to move Nigeria forward. But when they needed to exit the European Union, nobody from Nigeria told them to join her with other member European Union countries to move Europe forward. Rather, minority had their say, majority had their way, and as we have it today, they already exist in the European Union. So it is not possible that you have the people, 100% signing on to it. What you look at is what is the percentage, what is what are the numbers. Now, let Nigerian government invite UN, European Union, world bodies, even like American government. Let them come and supervise referendum. Let us see who carry the day. So it's not about everybody deciding not to vote. It is not possible for everybody to queue on the same side. If you have referendum, certainly some people will vote that they want to remain in Nigeria. But ultimately, I believe that those that say they want to exit Nigeria will be in the majority. And once you have them in the majority, of course, the majority carries the vote, carries the day. So I think that his statement for me is biased.
Let's go to Nigerian politics. Let's look at Akwa Ibom. The governor wants to move to the APC. What do you have to say?
The crop of governors we have now, they are stooge. You are looking at Robertstown governors. You saw what happened in Delta State. A governor that woke up in PDP and that slept in PDP and woke up in APC. So the crop of governors we have now, they are children. They are not matured enough. I remember the time of Ibori as governor. These are people who could look at the president in the face, the time of Obasanjo as the president, and tell him we want resource control. Resource control was everywhere in the country. Before Ibori and Co. became governor, the derivative in terms of what accrued to state governments for being oil producing states used to be 7%. But it was the agitation of Ibori and Co. that made federal government to jack it up to 30%. And the oil producing states are enjoying it. But the current governor we have today, I have not seen anyone that can look at the president in the face and say this is our right. we cannot forget in a hurry the bold step of Akeredolu, may so rest in peace, the former governor of Ondo State, who was always on his feet, telling the president, Muhammadu Buhari, that we must allow state police, we must allow Amotekun to bear arms, that you cannot be allowing civilian JTF in the north to bear arms and say Amotekun should not bear arms. And it doesn't matter how you look at it, Akeredolu stood out. Tell me any governor in this dispensation, in this era, in this current dispensation that can look at Tinubu in the face and say, this is my right and I must proclaim it. So you are seeing. So if Reno is talking, I'm not surprised, because this is somebody who wants to carry the mandate freely given to him by the people to another political party. It's quite unfortunate that the law in Nigeria is very weak, and people do certain things and go free without suffering the consequence. Though the constitution does not expressly say that as an executive governor, if you defect, you lose your seat. But the constitution says that as a House member, maybe House of Representative, Senator, House of Assembly, that if you defect, you lose your seat. We are seeing so many defections in the National Assembly, Senate, House of Rep. Nobody talking about losing their seat because our institutions are weak. Even Abiola was quoted. There's a video that trended recently where Abiola even made it clear that defect and lose your seat. Now Abiola is the Senate president. Has he done anything in regard of declaring seats of those who are defecting vacant? So our institutions are weak, and the crop of governors we have now, they are stooge. They don't have they don't have a mind of their own. See someone like Fubara who have stood up to this point. I want to tell you that with the body language of Fubara, it's quite unfortunate that if they leave that state of emergency, he's likely going to defect the APC. So it's quite unfortunate that this is where we are. But if Nigerians are resolute, I want to believe that what is happening is not going to define 2027 presidential election. After all, in 2023 election, we saw Okowa losing his local government to P2B, and Okowa was the incumbent governor and double as the vice presidential candidate to Atiku. But in that election, he lost woefully to B. We saw what happened in Edo State, where the governor was PDP. We saw all the southeastern states. We saw what transferred in Lagos here. We saw what happened in Benue. We saw what happened in Plateau. So if election is to be fruitful and credible, defecting will not define how election will be won and lost in 2027.
Pastor Matthew, let's just take a look at this other side. There's another line of thought which says, if the Igbo governors really want to release Nnamdi Kanu, there's a way they can pressure for them to do it. But Joseph, they said that that is in Denmark, that they are calling on God, and probably they do their sit at home. Pastor Matthew remains the best analyst on bystanders. That's Omar Gbebinoba.
Thank you very much.
You are right, Mr. Matthew.
Thank you very much.
Let's close with this. Do you think that the Igbo governors truly wanted or truly want Nnamdi Kanu to be out of it?
Igbo governors are playing politics. Honestly, they don't want Nnamdi Kanu out, because remember the time when the senators of Igbo extraction under the leadership of Senator Ine Abaribe met with the Attorney General of the Federation, trying to draw support for the use of Nnamdi Kanu. I think at the time they were looking for a political solution, and it was all over the news that the next move was governors of the region to meet with the president to finalize that move. But I want to tell you that up to today, they jettisoned the idea. They never met with the president. It's going to show you that they have ulterior motive. Because I think, if I may speculate, their intention may not be far from, because if Nnamdi Kanu is out today, definitely all of them will lose their popularity. That's the truth. Because Nnamdi Kanu commands large followership. And if Nnamdi Kanu stands today and say anything in Southeast, it becomes an injunction. It becomes an order. People will obey. I think they are afraid of him. I think that is the reason. But for me, it is the honorable thing to do. Even in the first instance, when this appeal court in Nigeria ruled that Nnamdi Kanu was extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria, I expected the Nigerian government to drop the case and stop prosecuting the man. We have seen what transpired in the court recently, where Judicial will stand down the case to allow for trial within trial. At the end of the day, it was even established that Nnamdi Kanu was interrogated in the absence of his lawyer as against the position of the Constitution. Because according to Judicial, Supreme Court have ruled severally that if you must interrogate someone, it must be in the presence of his lawyer. And Judicial says he cannot turn blind eye. He cannot turn his eye away from that Supreme Court judgment. And apart from that, Nnamdi Kanu himself was heard repeatedly in that conversation that the DSS sought to tender as evidence, saying that you are interrogating me without my lawyer, meaning Nnamdi Kanu knows what he's doing. He knows that his lawyer needed to be by his side. So to answer your question directly, the Southeastern governors are not interested in the release of Nnamdi Kanu. It's quite unfortunate. We are seeing UN working group on arbitrary detention telling Nigerian government to release the man. We are seeing different level of individuals, even globally, telling Nigerian to release the man. One thing I'm looking at is what is the essence of governance? Whether other people and their security. And you are seeing how insecurity have eluded this region. And anybody have told you, or rather is telling you that if you release this man, it's a panacea for peace. So does it mean the government is not interested in peace of that region? I think it's a food for thought. Thank you.
God bless you so much, Mr. Matthew. Let me have, I'll have you last. We are doing history. I'm doing history with the new Kokondem here about the Biafran civil war. I'm talking about Maz Kokondem. It will be my last speaker today. The present administration has already captured everywhere in Nigeria. Sir. The government has seen the parties at the power house, which are NEC and Judicial. Mr. Maz is a gentleman indeed. Emmanuel Ogbuji. Nyongoko, good morning everybody in the house. Good morning to you, but this program starts as early as 8 o'clock. Please kindly join us early. Ben Aduze, Ben Great or Great Ben, greetings to you all. We love you. Your wisdom is too much, Pastor Matthew. Share some to me, please. I'm not waiting about Pastor Matthew has left. I'll be having Maz Kokondem as my last speaker this lovely morning. Sit at home in the eastern part of Nigeria was almost a success. It's not only maybe a boing. There's a video to that. What the IPOB have said, find a way to declare May 30 national holiday. Let's start from there. What do you have to say?
The uncle, good morning, and the cameraman, good morning. Our fans and all over the world, good morning. May God bless one of us in Jesus' name. IPOBs telling the federal government to sign to sit at home to Nen 30. I know that this is just a propaganda of some peoples. You know, when that you want to have your independence or you want to achieve a good thing, you cannot get it easily. You come with your desperation on the way you fight it. Now look at what happened this yesterday. Sit at home is totally comply, even though they're born in states. Everywhere is comply, because watching a born in states yesterday, it didn't see any government government workers or business people or transportation that moved in that airborne yesterday. Everybody do sit at home. That is complete. The Biafrans, they are flowing the voice of the leaders. Who is the voice of the leaders? Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. And the people of the Biafran, they are following what they decide to do. It's not for their governors. What their people need, that's what they are doing.
Let's look at this. On Thursday, Judicial Kalu met Tinubu and he declared Nigerian youths are very lazy. Tinubu is working. What do you have to say?
Yeah, I will not blame Judicial Kalu, because there's somebody that ruled 8 good years in Abia State. Abia State look like desert. Desert. If like we went to Abia State before, no, desert is the place that you can see sand and sun. But this Abia State, you see, is like canal. If you went to Abia State, when Judicial Kalu is the governor of Abia State, it's a very disappointment of that man to come outside to talk about the Igbos or about Nigerians. Now, he said that Tinubu is a good president in Nigeria. The Nigeria youth, they are lazy. I will not blame him again, because the first person that dropped this word, the former president of Nigeria, called Buhari when he said that Nigeria youth they are lazy, and the whole Nigeria youth to keep quiet and look what Mr. President said. And this another man that steal millions of naira for Abia State, they are supposed to by this time he's supposed to be in prison. Because of the corruption of Nigeria and the party he belonged to, made with flush all the whole atrocity that man did in Abia State. All these Okali can come outside in Abia State and say something that Abia people listening for Jews or Carlo. He's a son of the from Abia State, but he cannot Abia State to listen all Jews or Carlo because of what? He's a man don't have integrity. He's already lose everything in Abia State. He's coming out now. The whole Nigeria you supposed to pick that man because he's just a disappointment for the whole Nigeria.
Let me allow you go, Mr. Alois Money. Let me have Mazi Okokondem. You are a man of history. We want to talk history today in relation to the yesterday's sit at home. What was, for our viewers, what we educate them, we give information that is not anywhere. What was the reason first for the Biafra civil war? Good morning, sir.
I am Mr. Maradeni Okokondem. In this Second Republic of Biafra, Liba Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, Biafra Republic government in exile, under the supervision of Ogenkere and his team. But Yahweh, I thank thee and magnify your name and worship you on behalf of all our fans all over the world. The life you gave to every one of us, both the one that love me and the one that hate me. Father, I thank you on behalf of Simon Ekpa, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. I thank you on behalf of what happened yesterday in Biafra land, the sit at home. I thank you, even Nigeria today, we are still breathing the little air. We are not like Ukraine and Gaza. Father, be praised, be magnified. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. You see, as you said or asked, this yesterday sit at home, not sit at home as such, but Biafran Day, May 30. What led to it? From the marginalization of the Biafrans in the then Nigerian to the 1966 Nigerian coup, known as a counter coup, against the revolution of 15 boys of January 1966, which led to anarchy in the north and the west against the Biafrans, Igbos, which led to Aburi Accord, and the fall of Aburi Accord, it led to Ojukwu Declaration of Biafra in 30th May 1966, which Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa is upholding up to today for the full restoration of Biafra. And sit at home or Biafran Day yesterday that proved to the whole world that Biafrans are ready to leave Nigeria. What happened yesterday? Total lockdown in the entire Biafra land. We showed the whole world that really these people are not joking. From May 30th, 1967 up to these days, Biafra spirit is working strong. Biafrans are crying. Biafrans are doing everything. Not that Biafra have not been declared. Biafra have been declared. But what we are talking now is restoration of Biafra. And we can see, even in abroad, outside Nigeria, in Europe, America, Asia, how the Biafrans worldwide participate in yesterday Biafran Celebration Day. We decided to celebrate it in that way by sitting at home, giving honor to our fallen heroes from 1966 up to this day. Operation Python Dance, up to this day, holding Nnamdi Kanu and Simon, up to this day, killing in Biafra land. We take it to give them honor, both the living and the dead. That we Biafran appreciating the struggle they are struggling for us. And even the Biafrans don't want Biafran to be, they could have not observed yesterday, celebrate it in the way they want to celebrate it. You understand? Now, you can see, even Nigerians themselves have realized that Biafra is real. And now they have started recognizing Biafra by their own institutions that are still remaining in Nigeria, the armed forces, their parastatals, and all of them were yesterday at home without anybody forcing them, without anybody abusing them. Even the Niger security agent did not come out to embarrass anybody. Whom are they going to embarrass? Even flies are not on the road yesterday. Banks, schools, post office, businesses, barracks, all of them go down. Even flights, plane did not fly. Even from Lagos, or from north, going down to Biafra land, no motor apply. Both south, southeast, everybody observe it. This is to show that really the work of Ojukwu is not in vain.
But okay, we're not here this morning. We are having a conversation here. First, I heard the program. A fellow Igbo man like you said that they cannot support Biafra anymore, and he gave a reason. Said the Igbos have invested in every part. That's his opinion of Nigeria. And it is time to abandon Biafra and find a way to inculcate the Nigerian spirit. What do you think about that?
Now, that person is an illiterate.
An illiterate?
He's an illiterate. I don't know the person. But if he understands what is called relationship, if he what you call foreign investment, you don't understand them. Now, this is why if you watch the way Nnamdi Kanu is approaching it, not through war, Nnamdi Kanu is approaching it through dialogue. This is why you see him languishing in prison. God is taking his course, judgment is taking his course to free him. Now, if he's free, Nigeria government will enter into dialogue with Biafra about what we call diplomatical relationship, which means both commerce and the traveling. We have Nigeria here having business in America, having business in Asia, having business in Europe. Basically, they are Nigeria. That their business, was it liquidated? Are they abandoned? Are they seized from their hand? No. You have foreign investment. Those Igbos in Nigeria that have investment here, if Biafra exists and Biafra came to be, then this business they have here now will be a foreign business in Nigeria, which they have every right to control. In Nigeria themselves will have a business in Biafra, which will be a foreign business, Nigeria foreign business in Biafra. We have what they call foreign revenue reserve. That the foreign revenue reserve is a money you reserve in another country's bank, or material subsidies or material substance like gold and silver you reserve in another nation, but it's your own. That's why I said this person is ignorant. You don't know what is called government. If Biafra leave, okay, what of people Biafras are working with them in Nigeria here? Biafras are working in Nigeria in armed forces, in ministries, in other part of area. Are they going to leave and abandon or forfeit their entitlement? No. And Nigeria will pay them the entitlement. As I am here now, if Biafra came to be finally, if I want to remain in Lagos here, I will only purchase my papers as a foreigner and remain in Lagos. It doesn't mean that they will take a broom to shoot me out of Lagos. No. The Nigerians who want to come to Biafra to invest or to live in Biafra, they will come. As far as you are coming in genuine way, as far as your papers are correct, as far as you don't carry cattle, cow, and ram and goat to come and destroy people's farmland and kill people, you will come. You're free to come. So anybody telling you because of Biafra business, IPOB business in Nigeria, they don't want to go. Now Mumu is an ignorant. He has a low mental. You don't know what he's saying. Understand me? Unless Nigeria government, after Biafra stand, Nigeria government will issue a decree that will ban Biafra not to do business in their place. Unless that. But if Nigeria government do not issue decree or pass a bill that will stop Biafra not to do business in their land in Nigeria, they are free to do. And if federal government of Nigeria issue a decree or pass a bill or law that prohibit Biafra not to do business in Nigeria, which means Biafra and Nigeria don't have diplomatic relationship. That's what it means.
Okokondem, I give you, he said that I give you a great honor. Your knowledge is too big. Kudos to you, sir.
Thank you, my brother.
But somebody asked me one question. Okay, do you think Simon Ekpa and Ngozo Aboze are working in the interest of IPOB or selfish interest?
Simon Ekpa is working on the interest of restoration of Biafra.
No, it's actually it's about two human beings. Okay. So do you think Simon Ekpa and Ngozo Aboze are working in the interest of IPOB?
Simon Ekpa is working for the interest of IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, and for restoration of Biafra. This is why now Finland court are trying to play Mago to jail him for 6 years on first trial. First hearing, you haven't done it. You are demanding to jail him for 6 years because they knew that this man is working for Biafra. But Ngozi Rabeze, I'm telling you before God, that man is working for her own selfish interest.
Okay.
Ngozi Rabeze is not working for Biafra. How can you take a charitable organization? Excuse me.
No. Let us.
No. Put it back.
No, we are not. Nobody remove anything. I'm here. Go on them. You don't know. It's here. This is my.
Okay. I thought that you post something now.
I cannot put it now.
I for chop him now.
And today I was getting the new Okokondem this lovely morning. But then somebody is saying that this civil war, may we not see it again? Is it also mean why go?
No, I don't understand you.
Somebody said that this civil war that happened, caused Biafra civil war, that may we not happen. No, I'm saying that may it not happen again. And I want to ask you a question. How do we make sure that all Nigerians feel safe in Nigeria, that may not cause any region to say you are tired, you want to go?
All Nigerians are not feel safe in Nigeria. If all Nigerians are feel safe in Nigeria, Biafra could have remained in Nigeria and not to ask to go. That's number one. If all Nigerians feel safe in Nigeria, some of the people who could not have rise up to say you want a Oduwa Republic. If all Nigerians feel safe in Nigeria, there will be no killing in Middle Belt. There will be no killing in Zamfara. There will be no killing in Katsina. There will be no killing in a Plateau. There will be no killing in Northeast. All of them are Middle Belt. There will be no Fulani herdsmen killing in Biafra land. Southeast. Nigerians are not safe. That's why you see the agitation of this and this. But the only thing that hold Nigeria together now is politicians. Politicians are the ones that hold Nigeria as one Nigeria because they know what they are eating from Nigeria. They know the profit they are making from one Nigeria. You understand? They are the only people holding Nigeria as one Nigeria. And the Fulanis that want the conquest of Nigeria.
Somebody said here that they cannot allow, that we can't allow Nnamdi Kanu to go. It's going to disturb all Nigerians.
If you don't allow...
Somebody said again, it's Jiba Khan said there was a time that the Igbos control 85% of all civil servants in the country, including rail service, that the Igbos are not marginalized.
Which time was that?
No, it's not mentioned, just... Solomon Bob Gregg said, may God Almighty come to bless you and strengthen your work. We start this program by 8 o'clock every day. 8 o'clock. So if you are watching the first time, subscribe and on notifications. But if you are part of us, on notifications and also click your like button. Like this video and also share.
This man said there was a time.
Yes, when was the time?
What was the time? There was a time. What happened at that time? There was a time. Do you know that there was a time that Igbos hold the 75% of Nigerian position is what to lead to civil war, Biafran war. What do Ahmadu Bello say that time? What do Tafawa Balewa say that time? What do Abiola say that time? What made the Igbos to hold the upper hand that time? only from 1960 to 1966. 5 years, and only 5 years. From 1960, British left Nigeria because of the high education of the Igbos, because of the social interaction of Igbos, because Igbos are the real one Nigeria. They were able to do what? To hold the positions British left for Nigeria, that nobody were able to hold that position. Igbos stepped in to hold that position for Nigeria, to make Nigeria better. Abiola, let me tell you the truth. Abiola was busy developing West. Abiola was busy keeping his people in blindness. Igbos was busy to develop Nigeria.
Is it Azikiwe talking about?
Yes, we're busy to develop Nigeria. If you look at it now, West are the most beneficiary of one Nigeria. Apart from this Abuja that was built yesterday. Ahmadu Bello and his people trying to keep their people blind so that they be using them as they want at anyhow. You refuse Western education. What is the meaning of Boko Haram? Boko Haram is we don't want Western education. Then you don't want Western education and you want to occupy the Western system in government. How can it be? After the July 1966 Northern Kantaku, what they call Kantaku, Northern Coup, Igbos fall out. After the war, where the position of Igbo man? Up to this day, you say there was a time. Thank God there was a time, not now. Now who hold the positions of Nigeria? That time the Igbos hold the position of Nigeria. We are Nigeria scattered. We are Nigeria begging for food. We are not Nigeria good. Now who hold the position of Nigeria? Where is Nigeria now? My brother that said there was a time when Igbos hold the position. Put record aright. Put record. Don't just jump in and say anything to put people in confusion. Thank you.
Okay, let me have Mr. Christian as my last speaker. God bless you.
Bless you, my host.
I'm going to have him if you have time next week.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Christian, good morning. Let's have you. My last speaker today. Mr. Christian Chukwu is my guy here. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Biafra Heroes Day, almost everywhere was locked down. Let's start from there. What?
Not almost everywhere was locked down. Some people came out. You see, some of our governors if we are going to vote for governors again, governors that did not recognize that Biafra Day should not be voted for again. No support. None of the governors in the southeast spoke about the Biafra Day. Some even have to allow people to open their markets, not to honor the people that died. If not for the people that rose up and fought for Biafra, some of them will not be alive to tell the story, but some people sacrificed their lives. None of the governors, southeast governors, none of them took it like it's an important thing to talk about. But if it's June 12th, now all of them will come and talk about June 12th. But something that is concerns an Igbo man, concerns your people, you don't take it to heart.
Are you saying that some of the governors are complicit in this Nnamdi Kanu issue?
Yeah, the governors don't want Nnamdi Kanu to come out because his popularity will outshine that of the governors. As a non-state actor, if he comes out, whatever he says is what the ordinary Igbo man will listen to. They will not listen because normally, those that are calling themselves governors, they don't have the mandate of the people. They are not people that they don't have the support of those in Igbo land in the first place. Not to talk of Nnamdi Kanu now come out of whatever he is and give an order. So they know that they will be useless when Nnamdi Kanu comes out.
Let's talk about the cause of the civil war. Because I've seen many argument and counter arguments. What should Nigeria do to avoid this kind of civil war again? And number two, have we truly learned our lesson from the first civil war as a nation?
Well, the civil war, Nigerian leaders, they know more than me and you. All these people in power, they know the solution to every problem. Just that they intentionally don't want, if they make this place a better place, it will be to their own disadvantage. If they fix Nigeria the way they are supposed to fix Nigeria, it will be to their own disadvantage. Now this rehabilitation, reconstruction that they promised the Southeastern still today. Different governments, in fact, they even increased. They look at what happened with JAM. the whole region affected. If not that somebody took it up to question jam and pressure jam, they will have, the Minister of Education came out and said the other day that it's malpractice. Registrar of jam came out and said it's malpractice. If not somebody took it up, you have not discovered that this is intentional. So nobody has learned any lesson, and they will never learn any lesson because the powers controlling Nigeria is beyond Nigeria. And the way Nigeria is, that's where they want it to be. So I don't think we have learned any lesson. I don't think Nigeria has any capacity to even compensate Biafra. What they need to do is just referendum, and everybody will just go their separate ways.
Mr. You don't believe in one Nigeria?
There is no one Nigeria. If the politicians believe in one Nigeria, they will fix Nigeria now. If Buhari believe in one Nigeria, he will not appoint only his brothers, most of his brothers, into power. When we have multi-ethnic societies, we are a multi-ethnic nation. Buhari enter, he carry Katsina people full power. Not that if he believe in one Nigeria, he will involve everybody. If Tinubu believe in one Nigeria, he will involve everybody. Look at everybody he is appointing. So the politicians, they don't even believe in one Nigeria to start. You are not asking me. You are not asking me whether I believe in one Nigeria. The politicians that are leading us don't believe in one Nigeria. It's me that don't believe in one Nigeria.
Let me read some comments. Good morning, Mr. Christian. Oh, okay. Mr. Amagwe said, good morning, Mr. Christian. Happy Biafra Day. Happy weekend to you. Sudakaba is greeting Mr. Christian this lovely morning.
Morning.
What happened? Okay, somebody's asking that why can't they go develop themselves? I always Coco money to develop Yoruba land. Why are the Igos always in Lagos? What do you have to say?
Well, that question is a tribal question. It has some elements of bigotry in it. If you're asking the question, since we are having the name Nigeria, let me start from why are Igos coming to Lagos? Since we have the name Nigeria, anybody can reside anywhere. That's number one. Number two, people go to places where there are more opportunities. That's why I see people in Lagos. If today we have the same infrastructure we have in Lagos in Zamfara State, people go to Zamfara State. And we know that, we have said it, that most of the leaders we have in the Southeast are not representative of the people. They're not. Someone like Opus Odimma, we know that the government found, the Fulani whatever, found a way of putting him there. And you are not asking us, why is it our leaders? You know the reasons why, that these people that are put there, that they are not put on the mandate of the people. The people did not vote them. They were forced on the people, and you're asking me why is it that our leaders or this thing. People will always come to Lagos because of the infrastructure, we all know. The coastal road, 30 trillion naira coastal road, they are still dredging the deep sea port. Tinubu has favored the southwest more than any other region as president. So what do you expect? Other regions are having less development, less attention, and you expect, and we are still one Nigeria. Expect people not to live where there are less opportunity to where there is more. So that's the reason. They know the reason, but they want to be asking tribal and bigotry questions.
Lagos was capital city before. Victor Agile said Nnamdi Kanu is the next Mandela of our time. Because they don't care about the people, and she said again. They will not be able to steal from the people. Democratic Republic of Yoruba is not part of the illusion scheme called Nigeria. So I'm not going to say them. I said Yoruba only say that they are the most educated tribe in Nigeria. I wonder when and how. I know for sure that Biafra Civil War, before the Biafra Civil War, that it goes ahead of everyone in terms of education. And good morning, Nigerians. Obviously, is continuing. Let me read them. God, okay. Okay, good morning to Mr. Christian. Okay, is here. Let me allow Mr. Christian go. Okay. We are coming back next week on Monday. We'll be back better. We start this program by 8 o'clock. If you are watching for the first time, subscribe and on your notifications. If you have on notifications, kindly click your like button and also share it with others. We'll be back on Monday. It starts by 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Stay tuned. God bless each and all of our viewers. We hope that we are going to have a lovely, lovely weekend. We love all of you. We don't take all of you, any of you, granted. We say God bless each and every one of you. Stay here. Bystanders will resume on Monday. Sunday is a rest day. On Monday, you are going to be back live on your screen by 8 o'clock. God bless every one of you and stay safe till Monday.